We're off here, and hopefully we'll see a game full of pace, goals and competitive football. Both teams will be aiming to keep it tight in the early stages. Keeper's ball. Evra. Giggs. Saha. No way through. Robin. Saha. That was an obvious foul. Evra. To the man in space. They intercept the pass. Get the ball back. Here's Park. Ricardo Carvalho. Down the right. This could be a chance for an opening goal. Really stopped in his tracks there. Lampard! It's over. Too high.
Well, it was a really dangerous situation there. They'll be sorry not to have hit the target.
Park. Saha. And Cristiano Ronaldo. Dealt with the threat expertly. On the attack here. Here's Joe Cole. Nice stretching of the play, pushing forward. Stopped him well there. And Lampard. Finds him well. Over the bar. Really threatening the goalkeeper there.
Well, I think the defence has got to start asking questions of themselves there. They let him get in the shot unchallenged.
Evra. Giggs. And Rooney. Scholes. Goal inside here.
Well, he instinctively read the pass.
Gary Neville. Here's Gary Neville. And Park. Finds a teammate. Read that play and got the ball. Great work. He's still going. He's off on the long run. He tries his luck. He makes sure of it this time.
And the keeper has it under control.
target. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. 30 minutes into the first half. He's on the rampage. Cut out well. Cut it out nicely. Rooney. He wants a chance for good delivery. They've been given a corner. Bends it in. Hit on it! It's over! How close was that? Ricardo Carvalho. Here's Boularus. And Robin. Down the line. Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there. Drogba. What a fantastic finish. That's their first of the match. And he puts it away with his right. (1-0). Can they hang on to this lead? Boularus. Win possession here. Sejam. Here's Boularus. Joe Cole. Deceptive play there. Sets off an attack down the right. Well found by his teammate. Good clearance. And Rooney. Only 5 minutes left on the clock until the break. Just the one goal divides them. Lampard. And Drogba. Showed his defensive quality there. Knocks it through the defence. Knocks it out to the flank. This could be the chance to equalise. What can he do here? And the shot comes in. Gives it away. Slack defending. The danger hasn't been cleared. Might work the keeper here. There's a chance for a cross here. It's the end of the first half, and the players head off to the dressing rooms here. The managers with plenty to say, I would think. Trevor, how did you see that half?
Well, I know all that matters is the scoreline, but I think they need to make better use of space, or else their fortunes may change in the second half.
So the scoreline reads 1-0 as the second half then gets underway. Let's hope for another 45 minutes of entertaining football here. They've switched sides for the second half. A long-range effort. The fans will be disappointed there.
I think the line of defence was really exposed there. They've got to watch their man better in those situations.
Park. Sejam. And Rooney. Drogba. Wonderfully won there. And Ferdinand. Scholes. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Didn't get the ball there. Free kick. Scholes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! No, that wasn't going in. Not a bad try, though.
But it begs the question, should he have passed the ball?
Ashley Cole. Shevchenko! It's wide to the right post. A reasonable attempt, though.
Well, it's always worth trying the shot, even from there. Just better luck next time, I suppose.
Sejam. And Rooney. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Over. Needs to be more accurate than that. The goal would have given them the confidence boost they so desperately needed, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. They have to keep making the chances up front if they're to get that equaliser.
And he gets a free kick in a very dangerous area. Lampard. He's gone for goal. And the opportunity comes to nothing.
I think the ball swerved a bit, didn't quite hit the shot properly.
And Gary Neville. Scholes. He's cut the pass out beautifully. Here's Drogba. That was predictable. Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Rooney. Sneaks into the penalty area. He could swing it in here. Will he shoot? Well, he went for the shot, but it just wasn't good enough.
Maybe he wasn't hungry enough for the goal there.
And Joe Cole. Robin. Lampard. This man's dangerous on the cross. Stopped him well there. And Rooney. Getting deeper inside the opponent's half. And he's gone for it. A quick reaction from the keeper there to punch it out. Corner. They've played it short.
Here's a chance to whip it in.
Goal kick. Here's Ricardo Carvalho. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Excellent defending there. Rooney. Saha. Here's Scholes. Nice work to keep possession too. Rooney. Here's Scholes. Saha. Tries to slice open the defence. And Robin. Receives it in space. It's a corner kick. It's into the face of goal. Park. Well found by his teammate. It's an amazing goal. The goal pulls them level. Struck it with his right foot. The manager must be a very relieved man, Trevor. What a match we have now.
Peter, this really opens the game up. There's not much time left to settle it.
They've tied it up. This is going to make it interesting now. And Robin. Shevchenko. Now here's a chance. They could take the lead again with a good cross. Dealt with the threat well. Tries one from distance. Well held by the keeper. Here's Giggs. Saha. Here's Rooney. Can you get a clean strike here? Cristiano Ronaldo.
The keeper couldn't catch it, but punched it to safety and out for a corner now.
Plays it into feet. Showed his quality in defence there with that interception. Finds himself in the box. A good cross could get the winner here. Good pass. Safely into the keeper's gloves. The referee blows his whistle to end the second half, and the scores are level. So we now enter extra time in search of a winner. That is a bitter blow for them to swallow, Trevor, conceding during the second half.
Well, if truth be told, they were lucky to go in ahead at half-time.
The first period of extra time is underway. Do you think they deserve that equaliser, Trevor?
Absolutely. A defeat would have been very poor.
On the ball here. Rooney. Giggs.
That's well cut out.
And Scholes. Scholes. Can he put it away? Own goal!
They'll be kicking themselves after conceding a goal like that.
They cannot believe their luck. It was good fortune, really, Trevor.
Well, without a doubt. I don't see the manager complaining too much.
That goal looks as if it might give them a confidence boost. And Shevchenko. Ball one, good defending there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Needs a sight of goal. Hits one. He's got it. There's another. Just before the end of the first period of extra time. He struck it well with his left foot. Well, it's been a high turnout, but most of the crowd. 2 goals up, 3-1 now. And Robin. Shevchenko. Will there be a goal here? He punched the ball for safety. Lampard. Keeper couldn't take it cleanly. It's gone behind though for a corner. To the target in the middle. And Evra.
He cut that one out very well.
Here's Shevchenko. He's carried the ball forward. Lampard. Lampard! It's over. Too high.
Well, it was hit with plenty of pace, but just not on target.
Here's Evra. Giggs. Inside the box now. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Just needs half a yard here. The keeper holds it. The referee's whistle signals the end of the first half of extra time. That's the end of the first half of extra time. Trevor, any advice for the players here?
Well, it's difficult to know what to say now.
Can we break the deadlock in this second period of extra time? Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And Cristiano Ronaldo gets it. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shevchenko. Slid through the gap. Drogba. Couldn't get it on target there.
Well, he would have loved to add to his goal tally then, but good effort for trying the lob shot anyway.
Evra. And Park. He showed no signs of giving up. Scholes. The push forward gains momentum. Looking for support now. Possession lost there. Saha. And Scholes. Win possession here. Here's Shevchenko. Can surely put it away. And Joe Cole wins possession to stop the attack. Wonderfully won there. Can he keep it going? Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is a great chance. Nice try, but it was just lacking a little bit of accuracy.
I think if you go it alone like that, you have to finish it off properly. And that's not what's happened.
And Lampard. Careless pass picked off. There's the whistle, that's it! Their win did look very unlikely at one stage. They have done very well to come from being a goal down to win the match.
Oh, exactly, Peter. They've worked hard, never gave up, and as a result, they've got their reward. A very fine display.
They certainly earned that win. A big roar from the crowd as the game gets underway. A great atmosphere here. Both teams will be hoping for a bright start to the match.
Chance for a good cross here.
Robin!
Well, the keeper was quick to react and punch the ball behind for a corner.
Who's waiting in the middle? Oh, goal! What a nightmare!
That's a shame. Sometimes, unfortunately, it happens, but nobody likes to concede a goal like that.
They are in front. Can they add another and put the result beyond doubt? Scholes. Can they threaten the goal this time? Here's Rooney. To the man in space. Stopped him well there. They're just not clicking with each other. Lampard. Joe Cole. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rooney. Will there be a goal here? Vital interception. Bridge. And Robin. Shevchenko. They're breaking quickly here. Finds himself in the box. A magnificent goal. They've equalised. It went straight down the middle.
There really is no room for error now. One slip-up could cost either team a goal.
That equaliser surely will have an impact, Trevor.
Definitely, it's going to give them a real boost, and we could see things change from here on in.
Good pass. Will he find the space? Stop the attack dead then. Great chance for the counter. Arrives in the box. That's picked up by the goalkeeper. And Bridge. Here's Robin. Drogba. Chance in the box. Park. Intercepted. Shevchenko! A reasonable effort. The shot zips off to the right there.
Well, some of the crowd thought that one was on its way in. And what a goal it would have been.
Here's Giggs. Park. Reads it well. Showed his defensive quality with that interception.
It's a clever move to intercept that ball.
The keeper comes and takes the ball. Here's Gary Neville. Here's Park. And Scholes. They're moving well down the right-hand side. Goal inside here. Wasted opportunity, not on target there.
It's so important for the marker to snuff out goal attempts like that.
Joe Cole. And Drogba. Will he find space for a shot? Really stopped in his tracks there. And Robin receives it in space. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Here's Lampard. To the man in space. Drogba! That sails wide of the left post. Not a bad effort though.
The shot just wasn't up to the mark there.
And Gary Neville. Here's Scholes. Drogba. Just needs a yard. Keeper's ball. Finds himself in the box. Dealt with the threat expertly. 5 minutes till the end of the first half. Saha. Extremely important interception there. Will he find the target now? They keep the pressure on by winning a corner. To the target in the middle.
It was a well-timed attack.
The keeper was expecting that kind of effort. Knocks it past the defence. Carries the ball through the middle. And the keeper decides to come off his line for the ball. Here's Evra. Park. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the whistle for the end of the first half. And both managers with plenty to mull over here in preparing their half-time team talks. So they fought back and got the equaliser, Trevor. Do they have it in them, though, to win this one?
You know, it's very close to call, Peter. These teams have obviously studied each other's play, and I think...
The second half kicks off. Everyone hoping here for an enjoyable 45 minutes. The sides have been changed for the second half. Ball held on to there. And Giggs. Inside the box now. And he smacks one. It's in! A great left foot strike. They have the lead. The second half has barely kicked off. A great effort. It's a dramatic start to the second half, Trevor.
I'd certainly like to know what the manager said at half-time.
Shevchenko. Read that well. Well won there. Here's Drogba. Gets it. Poorly attempted pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. He scored one goal in this game. Looking around for support. And Joe Cole. Here's Shevchenko. Kept possession well on the attack here. Ricardo Carvalho. Here's Drogba. Well found there. Rob there, too casual. A chance here. I think the keeper could see that was going off to the right.
Well, it would have been a great goal. Definitely the right decision to go for the diving header, but perhaps he just mistimed it.
And Park. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's laid on 1 goal so far. And Drogba. Robin. Here's Shevchenko. Can surely put it away. And Joe Cole. Will he hit the target? This looks dangerous. The goalkeeper makes the decision to come forward and collects the ball. Lampard, Joe Cole, and Drogba. Drogba! Goal! A beautiful right-footed effort. The goal pulls them level. A beautiful right-foot finish.
So it'll be interesting to see if they can build on the momentum from that and get another.
Nothing between them at 2-2. Well read. Drogba. Possession lost there. Good work to keep the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Finds himself in the area. Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there. Giggs! Well, he just couldn't find the accuracy there.
The goalkeeper will be asking questions of his defence for letting that happen.
And Essien. Well worked to win possession. Just caught offside there. He got in round the back, but the assistant referee had his flag up. Almost 75 minutes have gone. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dealt with that threat well. On the ball here. Stopped him illegally there. Here's Giggs. That pass didn't make it. And Cristiano Ronaldo. Will this be a goal here? Win possession, the attack came to nothing. And Joe Cole. No, not this one. Rooney. He's off on the long run. And Robin. And Lampard. Can he find the space?
He's set up nicely for the cross here.
And he's having a pop. And Gary Neville. Gary Neville. That is sloppy play.
Oh, that's a great through ball.
Well work to win the ball. Gary Neville. The ball still with them here. Here's Rooney. Excellent defending there. Robin. Joe Cole. The game ends all square, no winner. So now we go into extra time, and it really is anybody's guess, you know, as to who can come up with a winner here. It's that tight.
Well, the corner is conceded.
It's into the middle.
Well, it wasn't the best of set plays, was it? None of the strikers looked near getting that.
Here's Scholes. Neat ball through. Dealt with the threat well. Joe Cole. Here's Lampard. Lampard! Oh, nearly! Just a touch too high.
I think the line of defence was really exposed there. They've got to watch their man better in those situations.
Gary Neville. Here's Scholes. Park. Here's Robin. No way through. Evra. Here's Rooney. Stop the attack dead then. Careless pass picked off. Here's Lampard. Shevchenko. Joe Cole. It's in! Goal! They turned it around, and now they have the momentum. That really was a super shot into the left corner. It was so. Were there any signs of them making this kind of comeback, Trevor?
Certainly they've looked sharper, their passing's been better. They've really stepped up a gear.
Scholes. Here's Rooney. All found him there. Free kick in a very dangerous position. Cristiano Ronaldo. Giggs. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. The keeper comes and takes the ball. And the first half of extra time is over. And so ends. It has proved impossible to separate the sides so far. Rooney. Saha. Careless pass there. Oh, it's got through. He's well beaten to the ball there. Attack came to nothing. And Scholes. Saha.
A good cross should set something up.
Good pass. Really stopped in his tracks there. Here's Robin. Had the ball now. Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Scholes. Get a throw in a good area, looking for support now. And Park. Arrives in the box. The defender was there. Tries again. Chance wasted there. That's well off target.
He maybe didn't connect properly on the shot, but well done for trying.
Here's Ricardo Carvalho. Joe Cole. Still on the ball here. And Lampard. Stop the attack dead then. Saha. Can he keep it going? Here's Joe Cole. Safely into the keeper's gloves. Worked really hard to get the ball back there. And he's going for it. A huge roar from the crowd as the referee blows the final whistle. They've done it, a great win for them here. They did everything possible to ensure... We kick off, and let's hope it's a cracker of a match. Let's see what surprises are in store for us in this one. Showed his quality in defence there with that interception. Oh, he's been tripped. The referee points to the spot. It's a penalty kick. And I'd go along with that. He didn't get anywhere near the ball then. This is a critical penalty. Oh no, it's hit the post. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left. Great interception to break that one up. Lovely control here. Cambiasso. And Ibrahimovic. Here's Adriano. Showed his defensive quality there. And Giggs. Park. Here's Evra. Looking for space down the left-hand side. There's not a lot of support. He needs to deliver a good ball in. Cambiasso. No way through. Breaking through. Sejam. Rooney! Oh, it's in! Here in front. 10th minute of the game. They're ahead by a goal to nil. Adriano. Cambiasso. And Javier Zanetti. On the ball here. Vieira. What a through ball. Pulls it across. Can they keep defending like that? Into the danger area. Adriano. Dealt with that threat well. Alan Smith is looking for support. They won't say no to another goal, and a good delivery here could set it up nicely. Adriano. Now had possession here. Here's Alan Smith. They win possession. And Cambiasso. Park.
Well dealt with by the keeper.
Cambiasso. On the ball here. Poor ball intercepted. And the defence cuts out that through ball. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Got the all-important touch. Sejam doesn't manage to get that one through. Adriano. Ibrahimovic. And surely he must score. It went over the line for a goal kick. Brown. Here's Park. Alan Smith. Rooney. Dealt with the threat well. Got caught on the ball there. Ball one, good defending there. Cambiasso. Great work to win the ball. And Alan Smith. Snuffed out the danger. Scholes. Reads it well. And Ibrahimovic. Rooney. Bursts forward.
The keeper made no mistake there.
Here's Javier Zanetti. Vieira. And Rooney. Saha. Gets it. What will he do now? It's an amazing goal. They stretch their lead to 2 goals. 5 minutes from half-time. Although 2-0 now, they can't get too complacent. Here's Dejan Stankovic. And Alan Smith. Here's Rooney. What can he do here? Only 1 minute to be added on. Wasted opportunity, not on target there.
Well, it's always worth trying the shot, even from there. Just better luck next time, I suppose.
And Dejan Stankovic. Here's Cambiasso. Will he hit the target? The first half has come to a close then here, and the players head off to the dressing rooms. I would think both managers will be hoping to spark a nut. We kick off, and let's hope the second half can produce an exciting half of football. They've switched sides for the second half. Saha. Possession lost there. Some good running off the ball, putting the pressure on. Nice work to keep possession too. Scholes. This could be dangerous down the left. Wonderful defending there. Here's Vieira. And Dejan Stankovic. Adriano. Wins the ball, great defending. Here's Rooney. Still with the ball, good attacking position too. There's the shot. Safely into the keeper's gloves. Cordoba. And Adriano. Cambiasso. Here's Ibrahimovic. Inside the box now. What a goal! The slenderest of leads at 2-1 here. Rooney. Can he find the target? The goalkeeper saw that was going outside the left post.
I think he may have taken his eye off the ball then. It's vital a striker stays focused in those situations.
Win the ball back. Well worked to win possession. No, it doesn't pick out his man. 15 minutes of the second half gone. Nicely found. They can swing it in from the left wing. Here's Scholes. And Ibrahimovic. Worked really hard to get the ball back there. Giggs!
That's a keeper's ball there.
Javier Zanetti. Here's Vieira. Here's Cambiasso. Adriano. Up goes the flag. He was just caught on the wrong side there of the opposition back line. Here's Evra. Scholes. Won the ball well.
No let up for the defence here.
Ball won, good defending there. And Alan Smith. Giggs. To the man in space. Scholes! Dejan Stankovic. Here's Cambiasso. Had the ball now. Good pass. Here comes the shot. A terrific goal. Yep. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. 3-1. They may try to defend this lead now. Great work to win the ball. Pressure on the defence now. Inside the box now. He scored! A 3-goal margin now at 4-1. Dejan Stankovic. Only the keeper to beat. Picked off. Here's Park. Gets it. Rooney! Perhaps he couldn't control it, but it's wide of the left post.
I think the build-up move from the striker deserved a better finish than that.
Vieira. Dejan Stankovic. And Dejan Stankovic. They win possession. Good footwork creates the counter-attack. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left. A poor attempt at a pass. Adriano. Here's Ibrahimovic. We're into the last 5 minutes. Get the ball back. Saha. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. He's off on the long run. Dealt with that threat well. Can he find the space? And Giggs. There will be 1 more minute to be added. Alan Smith. To the man in space. Up goes the roar and the match is over. Quite simply, too easy. What for you was the decisive factor, Trevor?
Well, I think their determination gave them what they...
A match that could shape up to be fast and furious. A great one for the neutrals. Well, there is a lot of talent in both teams, and this has the makings of a classic encounter. Cristiano Ronaldo. And Vieira. Cambiasso. And that's pushed behind by the keeper. Corner. Drives it to the middle. Picks up the clearance. What will he do this time? Crespo. A magnificent goal. They're one up. 1-0. But can they hang on to this lead? And Alan Smith. He's on the rampage. Held on to the ball there. Here's Gary Neville. Scholes. Here's Sylvester. Another shot. Couldn't get it on target there. A fantastic opportunity to bring the game level there, Trevor.
Yes, they'll be choked about that.
Pass cut out. Is there space for a shot? Sturdy defence here. And Dacor. Cambiasso. Possession gained there. Here's Rooney. Possession maintained here. Rooney! Anxious moments on the manager's bench there. Would have been a costly mistake. 15 minutes into the first half. Here's Dacor. Rooney. Finds himself in the box. What a save! It's a corner as the keeper punches that one. Swings it in. Samuel. Materazzi. Crespo. Attack came to nothing. They're making good progress down the right side. Brought an end to the attack.
That was a poor pass. Now that's a pinpoint pass. Oh, this looks threatening.
And it's in the net! Goal! They now have a 2-goal cushion at 2-0. Rooney. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Crespo. Fine through ball down the middle. A chance to counter-attack here. Within shooting range. Saha. Giggs. Saha. Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there. Will he shoot? The threat remains.
Good tight defensive play there. You just can't give your opposition a chance on goal, and he knows it. Corner it is there.
Scholes! No, he didn't hit that one well enough. Not a bad effort, though.
Well, you know, Peter, I wonder whether if the shot was on target, the goalkeeper actually would have got to it. I don't think so.
And Javier Zanetti. Dacor. And Vieira. Grosso. And Giggs. Scholes. And Alan Smith. Stops it nicely. Dacor. And Cambiasso. Ibrahimovic. Got his foot in. And Cristiano Ronaldo. Saha.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. Javier Zanetti had the ball now, down the left flank. He may whip the cross in. Now what can he do? It's in! Brilliant! It's just one goal behind. Just before the break. Well, you have to admire their persistence in grabbing one back, don't you, Trevor?
Oh, yes, you do. They didn't let their concentration go, and they've been rewarded for it. It was the through ball that set the move up on the left.
Wins the ball, great defending. Play pushes forward then. There is a threat here. And he must score! Yes! They stretch their lead to 2 goals. 2 goals up, 3-1 now. Here's Rooney. And Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the whistle for the end of the first half. Both managers with plenty to mull over here in preparing their half-time team talks. Trevor, how did you see that half?
I think in many ways the scoreline doesn't reflect the play. They really should be using the pitch much better.
3-1 the score, and let's hope for another 4 goals in the second half. We start the second half. The managers have had their say during the break. Let's see how the players respond. No sign of any substitutions yet. Cordoba and Dakor. Vieira and Ibrahimovic. How about this? A magnificent goal! They've opened up a 3-goal lead. Surely that's game over, Trevor.
With the foot, so it's been a fine all-round performance.
Stopped illegally. Won the ball well. Really stopped in his tracks there. Flag up, caught offside. He was just slightly ahead of the play there. Here's Crespo. Dakor. Flag was up, just caught offside there. Good call though by the assistant referee. Completely mistimed his tackle there. Gives away a free kick. Here's Vieira. Goal! Keeper couldn't take it cleanly. It's got behind over a corner. To the target in the middle.
It was a well-timed attack.
The keeper was expecting that kind of effort. And Ibrahimovic. Here's Ibrahimovic. What a finish! 5-1, it's been all one-way traffic. Rooney. Not the all-important touch. Well won there. Well read and intercepted there. We're into the last 30 minutes of the game. Cristiano Ronaldo! The keeper holds it. Vieira. Dakor.
Chance to deliver it in.
Good pass. Yes! They look desperate, Trevor.
Yes, there's not much they could do about it today.
And Materazzi. Dakor. Here's Vieira. Breaking through. And Cambiasso. Crespo. Could get a shot away. Just didn't get anywhere near the ball. Free kick. Needs a sight of goal. Goal! Here's Rooney. Rooney! No, that wasn't going in. Not a bad try, though.
Oh, it's an excellent bit of pressure up front to make the chance. They'll be sorry, though, they've just missed the goal.
That's their first change today. This is a substitution, surely, that underlines their intentions just to defend this lead. And Rooney. Tremendous through ball. Here's Vieira. That pass didn't make it. Cambiasso.
Oh, a marvellous through pass.
Now what can he do? Oh, it's got him! Looking around for support. They're in a good position down the right. A mistimed lunge gives away a free kick.
Well, that's the kind of thing referees have been told to clamp down on.
Adriano. Down the middle. Well maintained there. And Adriano. Can he create something? Referee blows his whistle. The assistant referee had his flag up. I don't think it's the right decision too. And they still have possession here. Rooney. Rooney!
I thought he was going to catch it, but he's punched it out clear for a corner.
It's sailing across the face of goal. There's a chance for a cross here. Wasted opportunity, not on target there.
Good effort on the goal, but not good enough.
D'accord. Here's Adriano. Can he get the room he needs? Adriano throws one.
Maybe he wasn't hungry enough for the goal there.
Brown. The clock counting down. Here's Alan Smith. Win possession here. And he's found some space here. Here's a chance. It's in! Goal! It's been very one-sided, isn't it, Trevor?
Yes, it's a shame. I thought we'd have a bit more of an even contest today, but it hasn't turned out that way.
Adriano. He has to score now. Opportunity here. He scored! Rooney. Saha. Fished it away.
Well, the keeper there deciding best option is to punch it clear, but it's a corner.
To the target in the middle. Scholes. Here's Scholes. Picked up by the keeper. A huge roar from the crowd as the referee blows the final whistle. They never looked in trouble, and the win was never in doubt. So, Trevor, your thoughts?
It was an entertaining game, full of attacking football. Let's hope we see more of the same from both sides in the future.
The roar goes up as we kick off. A great game expected here, and plenty of goals, we hope. Who has the most desire to win this one? We shall see. Jabi. Here's Deco. Oh, he's tried to lob the keeper. And he's looking to play it into the channel. Shevchenko. Well read and intercepted. And Eto'o. Boularus. And Makalele. Here's Ronaldinho. Eto'o. Intercepted well. And Messi. Here's Eto'o. Will he hit the target? Hold on to the ball. Good attacking position too here. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Drogba. Here's Shevchenko. Making good progress down the left wing now. Robin. Perhaps he couldn't control it, but it's wide of the left post.
He got the cross in from the left all right, finding a man in space, but the shot wasn't quite up to it.
Marquez. 15 minutes gone in the first half. They intercept the pass. Lampard. And Shevchenko. They're still on the attack here. Dealt with that threat well. The route down the right is his preferred option. Just needs half a yard here. Didn't give the ball away and still they advance. Poor ball cut out. Nice work to keep possession too. Here's Turan. Won the ball well. Shevchenko! And he's got his shot in, but no real threat.
Well, it was hit with plenty of pace, but just not on target.
And Marquez. Here's Puyol. That was careless. Drogba. Here's Robin. Robin! He took it so well! They've opened the scoring. Great goal from the forward.
That was finishing of the highest quality.
Are we going to see some more magic up front, I wonder, as play resumes? Zambrotta. 15 minutes left of the first half.
That was outrageously confident.
Eto'o. And it's there. He pulls his side level. Truly world class.
It's been a tight game so far, and there's not much between these teams in terms of ability. I think we're in for a good battle.
So it's as you were.
Absolutely, Peter. The players will want a repeat of that goal.
Here's Robin. Pass lacking there. Deco. Ronaldinho. He continues his run down the left. And Javi. Messi. Can he get a shot away? A clean take by the keeper. Comes off his line and makes it his. Robin wins possession to stop the attack. There's not a lot of support. Into the box. Oh, what a goal! They've taken the lead. That's outrageous.
There really was no stopping that.
They've retaken the lead, Trevor. They're not going to give this one up lightly.
In games like these, you can't afford any late mishaps. Let's hope they can hang on to it this time.
They're still on the attack here. Only one goal in it here, with 5 minutes to go to half-time. They intercept the pass. The ball crossed the line. And Ashley Cole. Lampard. Here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko! There'll be 1 extra minute for stoppages. Can surely put it away. Well worked to win the ball. The first 45 minutes is over and the teams head off towards the dressing rooms here. So let me ask Trevor what he thought of that half.
That was a very positive half there for them. They've really put the pressure on and the results are showing.
We're set up nicely for the second half then, 2-1 the score. The second 45 minutes of football kicks off, but how will this one pan out? The sides have been changed for the second half.
Chance for a good cross here.
Lampard. Just over the mark. The goal would have given them the confidence boost they so desperately needed, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. They have to keep making the chances up front if they're to get that equaliser.
And Ronaldinho. To the man in space. Gets it. Wins possession to stop the attack. Boularus. Drogba. And Jabi. Good footwork creates the counter-attack. Dealt with the threat expertly.
All set up by the through ball.
Still with the ball. Good attacking position too. Lampard. To the man in space. Oh, great defending there. Eto'o. Here's Deco. And Robin. Ball not given away here. Here's Saviola. Looking for support now. Here's Deco. A sight of goal here. Maybe a miss hit. It was off target though.
We'd love to have seen a goal, but that wasn't quite up to it.
And Terry. Lampard. Here's Shevchenko. Looking around for support. Will this be a goal here? Slides a great ball through. Could get a shot away. Eto'o. No, it's sailing over the bar. It's had far too much elevation.
I think he may have taken his eye off the ball then. It's vital a striker stays focused in those situations.
Lampard and Shevchenko. And they still have possession here. Saviola. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left. He'll work to win the ball. That lacks accuracy. Carries the ball through the middle. It looks like he'll go for a cross. Can surely put it away. Stayed on the ball, promising position here. Booted clear. Ball one, good defending there. And Drogba. Will he find the target now? Stopped him well there. Ball one here. Just dived in there. Gives away a free kick. And that is a yellow card. And I think he knew it was coming too as soon as he went in for that tackle. Now he'll have to be on his toes for the rest of the game.
Well, it was a really dangerous situation there. They'll be sorry not to have hit the target.
Julio. And Marquez. It's easily picked up. Saviola. Lunged in and gave away a free kick. Saviola. The defender was quick to see this one. Here's Drogba. Breaking through. Ball one, good defending there. Robin. Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there. Finds his teammate. Receives it in space. Drogba! It's in! That's their second! They're level. Just a few minutes before the end of the game. They've tied it up. This is going to make it interesting now. Pushing further forward. Dealt with the threat expertly. Robin. That was an obvious foul. They're in a good position down the right. They're breaking quickly here. They're moving well down the right-hand side. The referee blows his whistle to end the second half, and the scores are level. So we now enter extra time in search of a winner. Well, Trevor, they left it late to find an equaliser.
Oh yes, they'll be delighted to have pulled the goal back.
And the first period of extra time gets underway. I think they deserve the equaliser, Trevor, but do you think they can go on and win now?
Well, certainly, now they're back on level terms, you have to fancy them.
Ronaldinho! It's in! That's their third! They're in front again. Inside the opening few minutes of extra time. Off the left post and in.
They were sloppy there. They were still celebrating.
They are one up now at 3-2. Shevchenko. And Makalele. Robin. He tries from way out. Not a bad effort there, but not accurate enough to be threatening. So an equaliser then would have changed the game, Trevor.
Absolutely, pulling it level is what they want, but they just need that little bit of quality in front of goal to do it.
He's carried the ball forward. They're in possession down the right flank. Finds himself in the area. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Gets the ball, slap defending. What will he do here? Dealt with the threat expertly. And Shevchenko. He's on the rampage. And Makalele. Robin. Finds him well. And he's got his shot in, but no real threat. The goal would have given them the confidence boost they so desperately needed, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. They have to keep making the chances up front if they're to get that equaliser.
Here's Saviola. The throw-in given away in a dangerous position. Trouble for the defence from the left. No whistle there. Fair tackle, says the ref. And there's the end of the first period of extra time. So we've had the first 15 minutes of extra time. Still we're no closer to knowing who's... So here we go for this final period of extra time. Let's see if the second half can produce a winner. And Jabi. Makalele. And Drogba. That one is intercepted. Here's Ronaldinho. Hold on to possession here. What will he do now? It's in! Goal! That gives them a comfortable lead. Inside the final few minutes of extra time. That's his third.
Just unbelievable.
A 2-goal cushion now at 4-2. And Robin. Jabi. We're in possession, down the left wing. Could be a chance here. Saviola! They're in a good position down the right. They'll have a chance from this corner. It's it long to the far post. And Shevchenko. Robin. Who's going to get on the end of that? And Deco. Slices open the defence. Keeper's there. He's made the right move and picks it up. The ref blows his whistle and the match is all over. They come away with the win here after some tremendous work in every department, really. Such a well-deserved result, and their manager will be very, very proud of them. Thank you, Trevor, for joining me. Away we go. Will there be drama today? Both teams will be aiming to keep it tight in the early stages. Gets it. Chance to cross. Read the play so well and got to the ball. Great work. Here's Gudjonsson. Ronaldinho. Good pass.
Instinctive stuff.
To the man in space. Gets it.
Look at that, it's the perfect one too.
Oh, great defending there. Good running off the ball. Stop the attack dead then. Ronaldinho. Here's Zambrotta. And the keeper decides to come off his line for the ball. Boularus. And Shevchenko. Needs to find the target with the ball in. Makalele. It's the woodwork.
Well, there's an excellent bit of pressure up front to make the chance. They'll be sorry though, they've just missed the goal.
Thuram. 15 minutes have passed. Here's Deco. Nice block too. Here's real danger. It's through. They're breaking out quickly here. Jabi. Here's Deco. Stopped him well there. They've broken free on the wing. It's low. Might work the keeper here. It's a corner. Good chance here. Whips it in. Thuram. Here's Puyol. Too obvious. Stay on the ball there. Makalele. Whoop, flag was up. Just offside then, he'd strayed off the last man. And the referee's assistant was pretty alert then. Here's Thuram. Jabi. To the man in space. There was contact. Penalty given. Good decision by the referee too, I think. He got nowhere near the ball and caught the man. They have a wonderful opportunity with this penalty.
Yes, this is vital because the penalty might bring this game to life.
It's hit the post. Almost 30 minutes gone. Win possession here. Jabi. And Thuram. Arrives in the box. Eto'o. Well held by the keeper. Terry. And Lampard. No, it's been intercepted. Here's Marquez. Deco. Deco! The keeper has been kept busy today.
They've had a few decent attempts, but the keeper's been too good today.
Lampard. And Shevchenko. Good pass. Steals the ball. Punched away. It's a corner as the keeper punches that one. It's curling in. Safely into the keeper's gloves. Jabi. Get the ball back. Here's Lampard. Cut it out nicely. Makalele!
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. Oh, terrible defending. Chance here. The keeper has been kept busy today.
They've had a few decent attempts, but the keeper's been too good today.
Drogba! The keeper had his eye on it and saw it go wide of the left post.
Good effort on the goal, but not good enough.
Julio. Here's Marquez. Good Johnson. A minimum of 2 minutes to be played for stoppages.
He cut that one out very well.
Messi. Brought an end to the attack. Good Johnson. Deco. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left. A brilliant finish. There's the opener. In first half injury time. Struck it with his right foot.
A goal like that will always give your team a huge boost.
They really have deserved this, haven't they, Trevor?
Yes, they have. You can see it coming.
Drogba. The referee blows for the end of the first half. The players head off into the dressing rooms for their half-time team talks. Trevor, what's your opinion of the first half?
Well, I know all that matters is the scoreline, but I think they need to make better use of space, or else their fortunes may change in the second half.
1-0 the scoreline then. How long will it stay like that in the second half, I wonder? We're off. Will the second half provide more excitement for the fans here? They've switched sides for the second half. Can he keep it going? Here's Robin. Dealt with the threat well. And Ronaldinho. Terry. And Lampard. Shevchenko. Ronaldinho. And Eto'o. Inside the box now. Well worked to win the ball. Drogba. He's off on the long run. Dealt with that threat well. Zambrotta. Ronaldinho. Looking for support now. Can he hit the target? Stayed on the ball, great position to attack. That will be a goal kick. Here's Terry. And Ashley Cole.
It was a clever move to intercept the pass.
Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there. The goalkeeper saw that was going outside the left post.
But it begs the question, should he have passed the ball?
Ricardo Carvalho. Makalele. Ball held on to there. 15 minutes into the second half. Robin. Here's Drogba. Drogba! Over. Needs to be more accurate than that. So an equaliser then would have changed the game, Trevor.
Absolutely. Pulling it level is what they want. But they just need that little bit of quality in front of goal to do it.
Eto'o. Great work to win the ball. Oh, great defending there. Here's Xabi. Intercepted. Drogba. Drogba!
I thought he was going to catch it, but he's punched it out clear for a corner.
It's sailing across the face of goal. And he finds space for a shot. Gloriously done. That's the equaliser. He tucked it away superbly into the right-hand corner.
I think the goal there was the best thing we could have put.
They've got back on level terms, Trevor.
And they want to go on from here and get the winner.
And Jabi. Here's Ronaldinho. Stopped him well there.
That was a poor pass.
Drogba. Here's Robin. Robin! He took his chances, but that wasn't going in.
It's very difficult to keep absolute concentration in situations like that.
Jabi. Here's Deco. A clean take by the keeper. Comes off his line and makes it his. Shevchenko. Down the left flank. We've reached the last 15 minutes. Lampard. Trouble for the defence from the left. A reasonable effort. The shot zips off to the right there.
Well, it was a really dangerous situation there. They'll be sorry not to have hit the target.
And Eto'o. Attack came to nothing. Here's Makalele. That is sloppy play. Robin. Here's Boularus. And Makalele. Well read and intercepted. Now the defender read it well. Here's Makalele. A nice ball through. The ball is over the line. It's a goal kick. Julio. Here's Zambrotta. Jabi. And Deco. Eto'o. Will he put it away? They're in possession down the left wing. Into the danger area. Ronaldinho. He took it so well. They put the chance in front again. In the final few minutes, he squeezed in his second goal of the game.
You know, I wouldn't rule out Hatchet the way he's shaping up.
They had the slimmest of leads at 2-1. Lampard. Tremendous through ball. Ball cross really. Nobody could get on the end of it. Picked off, chance to have a go from here. Here's Jabi. Eto'o. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Shevchenko. He's off down the left wing. This could be their last chance to get one back. What a finish! It's a valuable equaliser. In injury time. They've tied it up. This is going to make it interesting now. And Jabi. The referee has ended the second half with the scores level. Nothing to divide the two sides after 90 minutes, so we go into extra time. Well, Trevor, they conceded an equaliser in the second half. That must have been so frustrating.
Yes, but I'm not sure they were necessarily caught off guard. They just seemed to hand over the initiative in the second period.
The first half of extra time is underway. Do you think they deserve that equaliser, Trevor?
Absolutely. A defeat would have been very cruel on them.
Receives it in space. A terrific goal! They retake the lead. A great effort.
Well, it's often said a team is most vulnerable when it's just scored.
3-2 now, they're 1 up. Here's Shevchenko. Goalkeeper makes the decision to come forward and collects the ball. Julio. Saviola. Here's Xabi. Ronaldinho. He took his chances, but that wasn't going in.
Well, I think the defence has got to start asking questions of themselves there. They let him get in the shot unchallenged.
Here's Ashley Cole. He takes the ball along the left wing.
It's a clever move to intercept that ball.
He's carried the ball forward. Saviola. They're in possession down the right flank. Needs a sight of goal. Deco! Fantastic goal! That puts them firmly in command. The shot has struck the right-hand corner. It was such a good shot, wasn't it, Trevor?
A superb shot indeed.
4-2 now, they've got a comfortable lead. Shevchenko. And Lampard. Here's Robin. Whistle goes and the assistant referee has his flag up. Timed his run just a little too early then. Drogba! No, that wasn't going in. Not a bad try though.
I think maybe they caught the defence on the hop there. There really was some sloppy man marking.
And Gudjonsson. Slides a neat ball through. Referee says that's a fair challenge. Runs with the ball towards the left flank. Some good running off the ball, putting the pressure on. Threads it through the defence. Ronaldinho. That ends the first 15 minutes of extra time. And so ends the first half of extra time.
And things are really getting tense.
The players must be close to exhaustion now as the second period of extra time gets underway. Both teams are rather cancelling each other out. Wins the ball, great defending. Will he find the target? Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Hang on to the ball there. They win possession. Deco. Chance in the box. Kept it well, still on the attack. Showed his defensive quality there. And the keeper has it. Here's Lampard. Won the ball well. To the man in space. Another throw in. Boularus. Lampard. Drogba. Seemed to be brought down then. The referee waves play on. Threads it through perfectly. He's in the box. Attack came to nothing. Here's Makalele. There's the whistle, that's it! A match that could shape up to be fast and furious. A great one for the neutrals. Who has the most desire to win this one? We shall see. He's looking for the target. Is there space for a shot? Ibrahimovic! A reasonable effort. The shot zips off to the right there.
He maybe didn't connect properly on the shot, but well done for trying.
Raul Bravo. Here's Roberto Carlos. Ronaldo. And Crespo. The ball stolen off and chance here. And Dejan Stankovic. Adriano.
And the keeper has it.
Michel Salgado. Here's Emerson. Too obvious. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Still their ball. Good attacking position too. Needs to test the keeper here. Vieira. The keeper had his eye on it and saw it go wide of the left post.
I think he may have taken his eye off the ball then. It's flat if a striker stays focused in those situations.
Ronaldo. Van Nistelrooy. He took it so well. That's their first of the match. The goal came from the forward. It's 1-0 now, but can they hang on to this lead? And Adriano. Possession gained there. 15 minutes into the first half. Stop the attack dead then. Adriano. He's on the rampage. And Adriano. Adriano! The keeper comes forward and the ball ends up in his arms. Here's Roberto Carlos. Here's Beckham. And Ronaldo. Good pass. Recoba. Play surges forward. Here's Adriano. Looking around for support. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Javier Zanetti. To the man in space. Stayed on the ball. Great position to attack.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today.
He's got to make a good pass here, otherwise the advantage will be lost.
It's clear. We've reached the half-hour mark. And Beckham. Emerson. Javier Zanetti.
The ball has eluded the defence.
Keeper's there. He's made the right move and picks it up. And Emerson. Michel Salgado. They're moving well down the right-hand side. Sneaks into the penalty area. Van Nistelrooy. Put it in! They extend their lead. You think they'll just sit back and slow the pace now, Trevor?
I don't know about that, Peter. I think they're still going all out.
Here's Adriano. Sneaks into the box. It's in! Goal! One more goal will bring the game level. Great finish from a cultured left foot. They may look to defend this lead now. The defence have been left flat-footed. Turns defence into attack there. Dejan Stankovic. Here's Materazzi. The danger is snuffed out.
A great counter-attacking opportunity here.
We have 5 minutes to go in this half and just a one goal between the two sides. Crossing opportunity. Can surely put it away. That was closer to the corner flag.
I think the build-up move from the striker deserved a better finish than that.
Samuel. Free kick awarded. Just caught him. There'll be one extra minute. Offside flag raised. He was just in an offside position then, so free kick to the opposition. Here's Vieira. The first 45 minutes is over, and the teams head off towards the dressing rooms here. So, Trevor, what's your take on the game so far?
I think in many ways the scoreline doesn't reflect the play. They really should be using the pitch much better.
So, looking at the scoreboard, 2-1 it reads, as we await the second half. We're off. Will the manager's half-time talks have the desired effect? The sides have been changed for the second half. Figo. Here's Adriano. He's still on the run. Can you get a clean strike here? Raul Bravo. And Van Nistelrooy.
Well, they're starting to click, Peter.
Van Nistelrooy. Superb save by the keeper. Ibrahimovic. Still in possession here. And Guti. And Reyes. Here's Van Nistelrooy. Into the danger area. He's well beaten to the ball there. Gets it. Chaps it neatly. Can he hit the target? Javier Zanetti. He's cut the pass out beautifully. Rakoba. Superb intervention. And he gets a free kick in a very dangerous area. Ibrahimovic. He's on the rampage. Reyes.
Plenty of options for a cross.
Can he get a decent cross in? Does well to keep the ball. Here's Figo and Adriano. Can he keep it going? Adriano into the side netting. The goal would have given them the confidence boost they so desperately needed, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. They have to keep making the chances up front if they're to get that equaliser.
Here's Michel Salgado. Slid out wide. Into the danger area.
Well, the keeper there deciding best option is to punch it clear, but it's a corner.
Bends it in. The defence somehow manages to keep it out. And Ibrahimovic. Figo. Good pass. Needs a sight of goal. Figo. Will he get a shot away?
And that shot comes off the keeper's gloves and out of play. It's a corner.
Swinging it in. Reads the pass, can he have a go? Stop the attack dead then. What a ball through the middle. Play pushes forward then. Ronaldo! That's way wide of the target, poor effort.
Well, you know, Peter, I wonder whether if the shot was on target, the goalkeeper actually would have got to it. I don't think so.
Materazzi. Late challenge. Here's Cordoba. We're into the final quarter of an hour. Reyes. Knocked it through. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the right. Here's Javier Zanetti. And Figo. Adriano. He's still on the run. Showed his defensive quality there. Looking for support now. And Ibrahimovic. Javier Zanetti. Chance in the box. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Knocks it out to the wing. Ronaldo. Just wide and into the side netting.
Perhaps that was a bit unlucky, because I think the keeper may have taken his eye off the ball.
Cordoba. And Samuel. And Vieira. Here's Rakoba. Adriano. Stopped him well there. Here's Reyes. Threads a through ball down the middle. Some good running off the ball, putting the pressure on. Over the bar. Not really threatening the goalkeeper there.
Well, it's back to basics, I think, Peter. The shot just has to be on target, particularly from there.
2 more minutes is being shown on the board. Down the left channel. They're moving well down the left-hand side. Can he test the keeper? Didn't give the ball away and still they advance. Stop the attack dead then. The referee ends the game here. An exhilarating performance by them today. Their manager will be more than happy as they emerge as such worthy winners. It was breathtaking stuff, really, Trevor.
Oh, definitely. A great game with lots of action. It's a shame someone had to lose.
Well, that's it for this afternoon's broadcast, so thank you, Trevor.
Thanks, Peter. It was a great game.
And from myself, Peter Brackley, Trevor Brooking, and all the team at Konami, goodbye.